All right, Trav. So we mentioned the final score, right? 23-16 was the final. Patriots finished 4-13. Yes, we did. Okay, cool. Titans lost. They have the number 1 overall pick. Cleveland, we know, lost. Number 2 overall pick. Giants at 3. And the Patriots are picking 4.
I'm
happy I got one mock. Trav, can I say this? I'm happy I got one mock draft off where I got to trade back.
Bro, like you can't even get the first pick right, Patriots. Like, what the hell? What's going on? Now, what did help me, because I'm not going to lie, bro. I was cussing and fussing, blood pressure high, sugar low. I was so mad. However, what did help me a little bit calm down was just watching Joe Milton cook. Because, my God, I mean, bruh, if Joe Milton, if they win this game and Joe Milton look like trash, because let's face it, the Bills wanted to lose this game more than the Patriots wanted to win it.
Oh, my God,
I mean, it was clear to me. You take Mitch Trubisky out, not that he's some great player, but you take him out and put in, I don't even know the loser they put in for him.
Mike White.
He was, oh, my God, he was awful. Like that
that's
dude.
why they were doing something there.
Where the hell he doesn't need to be in the NFL, okay? He needs to go play somewhere else in a lesser league than this, because that was awful. But that just told me the Bills were like, we don't give a damn about this game at all. And Joe Milton was cooking, so it did help a little. But damn, man, if you had the first pick, even if you don't take Travis Hunter, which I told you from the beginning, I've been very consistent with this. I wanted Travis Hunter if you're top 3, as in 2-3, okay? If you're number 1, I wouldn't have argued with you, George. I wouldn't have been upset if they took Travis Hunter. He's deserving of being the number 1 pick if that's the direction you want to go.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if they traded back for a haul, I wouldn't have been upset with that either. But now you don't get either one. You're not getting Travis Hunter at 4. He's going top 3 because he's a top 3 dude, okay? And then you can't trade back. No one's trading up the 4 for what? This is a terrible quarterback draft. You have 2 guys that maybe, and you and I both like them, but let's face it, maybe they work, maybe they don't, okay? Then you have Travis Hunter, who's going 3 to the Giants. I already want to congratulate the kid because he's going to New York, and he feels big market like New York. So congrats to him. Who the hell's trading up to 4? Now, you're going to have your pick of some good players. Abdul Carter's there. The guy you like, Tate McMillan out in Arizona is going to be
Not
there.
At 4, yeah.
I like Abdul Carter. I like Will Campbell. They'll be fine. But damn it, man. Like, you could have had the first pick. All you had to do is what you've been doing all year. And they didn't even get that right.
Man, I mean, Alex Van Pelt probably knew he was out of a job a week ago, too. Just going double birds up to the owner's box.
Right.
You know what I was mad about? We didn't get a single cutaway to the owner's suite. Why do we always see the Crafts every week, and all of a sudden we weren't seeing them in this game? That's when all these alt casts out and these, like you have the Manning cast. All these options. You can watch the same game on 7 different channels, different ways.
That's right.
I want an owner's suite, Cam.
Oh.
I just want to locked on the Crafts as they're losing out on number 1 overall pick.
Oh.
Another one locked in on Alex Van Pelt as he's just looking up, giving a S eating grin right at him. Look, picking 4 right now. It is. I mean, that's a nightmare scenario because this is
it's some good
2
players,
quarterback
George.
draft. There's
it's
good players,
nightmare.
but this team needs so many picks, Trav.
I know.
Picking at 1's important, but at 4, it's going to be an Abdul Carter, I think. It's either Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter, which you would take. Abdul Carter, elite edge rusher. Where if Travis Hunter didn't exist, he'd be the number 1 overall prospect in this draft.
Yeah.
But there's 2 quarterbacks, which are likely to go top 3, and there's Travis Hunter, who's a number 1 overall prospect. That's why I can see them going top 3. Because I can see the Browns going Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders.
Me
I
too.
mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It could be Abdul Carter at 4. It could be, I don't think it would go Mason Graham, even though you're sticking on the offensive line. Kelvin Banks at that spot at 4, it's too rich. Because if anything, you can trade back, get picks, maybe accrue more picks, trade back into the first up, and maybe you get a Josh Simmons from Ohio State who's a top 25 tackle. You know, maybe there's the Jonas Savanea who, as the 4 months build up to the draft in Green Bay, like the fluctuation and the volatility of these stocks of these prospects go up and down, up and down. At 4, they could still get and still address a huge need. If it's Abdul Carter, I mean, their pass rush was bottom 3 in the NFL, non-existent, absolutely terrible. And let's say, Trev, they get Mike Vrabel as a head coach. defensive-minded,
Yeah,
defensive
absolutely.
background.
Yep.
He sees Christian Barmore.
Yep.
He sees Christian Gonzalez, and he sees Abdul Carter with Keon White on that D-line.
Yep.
Boom, we're going to start winning on the defensive line
D-line.
at the line of scrimmage.
It's a really good D-line.
Let me figure out my off-ball linebackers. Let me figure out Kyle Duggar. Let me figure out a corner too. And then you could still get a starting level tackle, which is what they need on either side. It's after free agency. I think that's pivotal. Picking 4 overall, it says Abdul Carter to me, man. And that's what stinks. Like this, we could have had 4 months of trade back talk, number 1 overall pick talk.
It killed
the
us.
Patriots would have been in a great spot.
Killed us.
3 minutes, 26 seconds left. Bills are down 4. They have 2 timeouts, 4th and 8 on their own 18, and they punted the ball.
Yeah.
And that was the Bills saying, we're not helping you one bit.
We
We're
don't
losing
care.
this game.
They didn't care anyways.
And good for the Bills. They earned the right to lose a game.
That's right.
And no one will care as their fan base. The Bills won today. The Bills won because they prevented the Patriots from picking number 1 overall, man.
Yeah, no doubt. By the way, you could go Abdul Carter. You can go any of these kids at 4. I don't really care.
Yeah.
What we learned this year, though, particularly when it comes to that offensive line, they need depth. So listen, whether it's first round, second round, third, I don't care. You need multiple offensive linemen is what you need. So if you take a Campbell out of LSU at 4, fine. If you don't and you go Carter like you're saying, then second round, you better get some damn offensive linemen. Third round, go right back to the well. And I mean, George, we saw it's not just one standout. They need depth on the offensive line. They must address the offensive line in this draft, 4 or otherwise. I don't give a damn where you take them.
Yeah. Hey, man, my top 4 picks right now. I love you. I'm always listening. Travis Hunter, Gray Zabel, Jalen Royals, Harold Fannin Jr. Not a bad draft so far. Not a bad draft. We'll see what happens at the number 4 overall pick.